Good evening, I'm Maximum Overdorf, and welcome to Schlock.Down. Welcome to dinner. It's time for the holidays, and I don't know about you, but aside from the gift giving and the gathering of family, which can be a fearful affair all its own, the thing I look forward to the most is the food. Now before we begin, take a moment to subscribe. Schlock.Down's kitchen is always open and serving up the killer content. And without further ado, here's a trilogy of transmissions with tasty tears. Number 1, A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child. In this 1989 gothically stylized slasher, directed by Stephen Hopkins, director of Predator 2, we follow Elm Street Part 4 survivor Alice Johnson, portrayed by Lisa Wilcox, as Freddy Krueger uses her unborn child's dreams to raise his kill count. Alice's friend Greta Gibson, portrayed by Erica Anderson, being the victim in her waking life to her controlling mother, who is grooming her to be a model, nods off at a dinner party hosted by her mother for her socialite friends. An argument between Greta and her mother ensues before she suddenly finds herself trapped in a modified high chair. Enter Freddy with a doll made up in Greta's image atop a service trolley. The party guests erupt in laughter as Krueger force feeds the doll's human-like guts to Greta. Her cheeks bloat and she starts to choke as she's stuck with her own organs. As Greta continues to suffocate, Freddy hugs her and pats her on the back to burp her. Back in the waking world, it only appears as if she's choking on her food before she falls down dead. Bon appetit, bitch. Well, they say you are what you eat. That was certainly the case for Greta, and it's no different in our second slice of sustenance in cinema. Except this one goes less for the gut. It's more about brain food. Number 2, Hannibal. In the 2001 sequel to Silence of the Lambs, Sir Anthony Hopkins reprises his role as cannibalistic serial killer Hannibal Lecter, as Julianne Moore's Clarice Starling, formerly portrayed by Jodie Foster, attempts to apprehend him. Fun fact, the film had a troublesome pre-production, as when the 1999 Thomas Harris novel of the same name was published, Lambs director Jonathan Demme, screenwriter Ted Talley, and Foster declined involvement with its adaptation. Director Ridley Scott, coming off of Gladiator, became attached to the project after reading a pitch script by Dino De Laurentiis, who produced the very first Hannibal Lecter film, 1986's Manhunter. After being shot in her attempt to free Lecter from the clutches of Mason Verger and subdue him herself, Lecter takes an unconscious Agent Starling to Justice Department official Paul Krendler's lake house, where she awakens groggy from morphine and wearing a cocktail dress before entering the dining room to find it set for a fancy dinner. Krendler, portrayed by Ray Liotta, is seated at the end of the table, also heavily drugged. What's the main course, he inquires as Lecter sautés dinner beside him. You should never ask. It spoils the surprise. We proceed to the table and watch on in horror with Starling as Lecter proceeds to remove the top of Krendler's skull and slices and sautés part of his prefrontal lobe before feeding it to him. It's important always to try new things. Come on, Larry. Open your mouth. Choo choo. Here comes the train through the tunnel. Open your mouth. Choo choo. Come on, Larry. Open your mouth. Damn it, Larry. You need to eat. You're so skinny. That? You want that? All right. Go get it, boy. Good boy. Looks like some folks just like a little leg. I know I do. And so does our next dastardly dinner guest. Number 3, Hostel Part 2. In this 2007 American horror film sequel, written and directed by Eli Roth, 3 American female art students, while studying abroad in Rome, are kidnapped from a Slovak village and taken to a facility run by the Elite Hunting Club, where wealthy clients pay to torture and murder people. After Todd, portrayed by Richard Burgi, fails to kill B.G. Phillips' Whitney, the Elite Hunting Club offer a bid on her to an Italian client, portrayed by none other than Cannibal Holocaust director Ruggero Deodato. Upon telling them that he will consider their offer, the Italian returns to his recent purchase, a man named Miroslav, who previously in the film was already missing a leg and now has had part of the other removed. The Italian proceeds to cut off yet another piece of flesh, and then seats himself at a small yet tasteful table setting to eat. Bellissimo. Well, it looks like the oven is done preheating. This meal has been severed, and it's time to put the turkey in. Unfortunately, this will be our last broadcast of the year, but the good news is the new year is right around the corner, and with the new year comes transformation. Like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for an all-new, all-different Schlock.Down. Thanks for watching, and happy holidays. Here, turkey, turkey, turkey,
no.
turkey. Here, turkey,
please.
turkey.
No.
Turkeys don't talk!